Always Indiana in the Morning is presented by First Commonwealth Bank here on AM 1160 WCCS 101.1 FM. His name is Brad Gotshall. He's the borough manager here in Indiana Borough. We met him a month or so ago, and we got him back already. Morning.
Good morning, Todd. Thanks for having me again.
I'm glad you came in because
Absolutely.
I need to know about this. What is Swift
sir.
Reach?
Yeah, so Swift Reach, Todd, allows the borough instantly. It's a neat notification system that will allow the borough to send out emergency and other general notifications in the blink of an eye to as many registrants as we have signed up, and so it's a great system to do on the fly and for other things as well.
Yeah, well, a lot of the schools use trees sort of like this, don't they?
They do. I know IUP has it, and yes, you're correct. A lot of the local school districts have it as well.
Mm-hmm. So Swift Reach is something that has now come to Indiana Borough. You're in the testing phase now?
Yes, sir. Yes. It is. We sent out one notification so far, testing it, just to introduce people to the system and give them a kind of a brief overview of it, how to sign up other, platforms that they may have, cell phones, emails, and also how to get rid of it if they don't like it.
So people with an identified phone number and not an unlisted phone number, they're going to get these calls in Indiana Borough.
Well, actually, Todd, the Swift Reach system came preloaded with a number of landline, you're correct, listed numbers.
Yeah.
And then beyond that, people can go on and sign up additional landline numbers that they may have, or cell phone numbers, or email addresses, stuff like that. So
yeah, all these different platforms that people can sign up for. The basic is if you have a landline, you're going to be in the system, and it's a listed phone number.
correct.
But then, since so many people don't, that sort of puts the onus on them to make this happen. And so they're going to want to know more about this, about what Swift Reach is, what Swift Reach does, and how they can get signed up for it. So, cell phone, social media,
Yes,
email,
correct.
text messages.
Correct.
You can get all of those.
Yes,
And
yes.
and the cost to you for getting all of that is?
Absolutely nothing.
There you go.
That's always an important question, yes.
Yeah. The cost is it's not going to cost Indiana Borough residents anything
Correct.
to take part in this program.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's the basic bare bones of getting into the system. And again, they need to go. How do they sign up for it?
Yeah, so the easiest way to sign up, of course, is to go to our website. It's www.indianaborough.com, and there we have it right on our homepage. It's called Notify Me. You click on that, and it'll take you to the portal that will allow you to sign up. Beyond that, if you don't have a computer, you can always stop into Borough Hall, and we'll make accommodation to set you up in the absence of the computer. But yeah, so we want to make it as easy as you can, to get on and
To get on the
sign
system.
up. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that IUP has their own notification system. They use Swift Reach as well.
They do not use Swift Reach. I'm not quite sure what they
another
use.
sort of tree.
Another sort, yeah. School districts have their own kind of niche program that they use that is geared specifically towards their entity, but yeah, it's a neat thing.
But for students at IUP who live within the borough, of course, then they're eligible for this as well.
Right. And another cool thing, Todd, I'm glad you mentioned, speaking of, students or other transient individuals, Swift Reach has a mobile app you can also download on any smartphone, and that will allow, say you live in Chicago, Todd, and you're coming to visit Indiana, and you have the Swift Reach mobile app. Even though you're not signed up to get notifications in Indiana Borough, it's still the notification will still hit you if it's an emergency. It uses very complicated, powerful software.
So it's going to sense where your phone is
Right.
and notify you of an emergency in that particular municipality.
Correct,
If you
correct.
happen to be within the borders.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's very
cool.
powerful.
Yeah. So, and I was reading they have over 1,500 clients, cities and other organizations.
Correct. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this could be something that helps you no matter where it is that
It
you
certainly
happen to
can. Yeah.
be. Okay, so what are the types of things people are going to hear on Swift Reach? When they get a notification, it can be for an emergency and for any other of a number of different circumstances. So what are some of those?
Sure. So right now, the administrative side of the borough has access to it. I have plans to get our police department as well as our public works departments trained and signed up and to know how to use it. So they're going to be sending out, obviously the police will be sending out mostly the emergency notifications, and then public works will be sending out notifications of less of an emergency type situation like road closing or a water main break or
the infamous tree and limb collection.
Correct, absolutely.
Those sorts of things.
Yeah, I was disappointed we couldn't get it up and rolling before that time so we can blast that out there. But yes, correct, Todd.
Okay. In the fall, listen for the leaf collection time.
That's right. and other notifications as well. You know, if we have an event, I wish we would have done one last night for the Philadelphia Street ribbon cutting ceremony.
So for events such as that are happening downtown, maybe the Westsylvania Jazz and Blues Festival next month.
Correct.
Just reminder types of things.
Yeah, reminder types of things. And we can also set up different group listings so that people could sign up specifically for emergency notifications, or they can sign up to get any notifications, such as those fluffy
I was going
stuff.
to ask that. Can I just sign up for emergencies, or must I sign up for every aspect of it?
Right now, when you go on to sign in to the program, it'll sign you up for the entire thing, but I am working towards having specific lists.
So you can menu that down to whatever it is that you desire.
Correct.
All right. So those are going to be some of the administrative functions, the police and emergency, the fire.
Yes.
All of those are going to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
As well.
Absolutely.
Terrific. Traffic situations.
Sure. Oh, and another cool thing, Todd, is I'll be working with the police department to set this up, but say, for example, we can set up a list where our elderly population can go on, sign up for wellness checks. So, say, for example, every week the police department can send out automatically a blast to all the residents, all the senior residents that signed up, saying, hey, this is the police department. If you're okay, press 1. If you're not okay, don't press anything. Mm-hmm. And if no response is garnered from that individual, from that contact, the police department will be notified, and they can send out whomever they want to check on that individual.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. So we can really get, into it and do as many things as we want to with it. So
now, with all of this, of course, one question that comes up is, what is the cost to the borough in order to make this happen?
Yeah, sure. So I was able to work with SwiftReach to bring the price down. As with any local government and government in general, we have our budget constraints. So this year's annual subscription cost is $3,600, mm-hmm. And that allows for unlimited calls, emails, texts. We are not limited to a certain amount of notifications that we send out, like some other management software has. So $3,600 a year, and we're
mm-hmm.
in.
So there you go, $300 a month, Indiana Borough, in order to reach out to the various constituencies on the various types of situations that can occur. It seems like a pretty reasonable price.
I think so.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, Brad, thanks for coming in to tell us about this. Anything else coming up that we need to know about?
No, not at this moment, Todd. Nothing scheduled, but we will be sure to keep you in the loop.
All right, well, let me know. I was really excited when this came out, and I was reading about it right after the news release came out. I thought, what a cool thing.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. Stuff. And congratulations to all of Indiana Borough for the streetscape completion. What a beautiful downtown Indiana has.
Absolutely.
Did before, now it's even prettier.
There you
How about
go.
that? Brad, thanks so much.
Thank you, Todd.
It is Indiana in the Morning, presented as always by First Commonwealth Bank here on AM 1160 WCCS and 101.1 FM.